What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today with a quick update video in regards to the milestones, guys. There was a big change this month in regards to how things were getting run, specifically because if you recall, with these month-long events, so in this case for the month of January, Destructive Diva, generally we had about 4 large milestones making up the entire month-long event. But so far, these smaller ones, they confirmed previously in the blog post that there is going to be a higher frequency of events in terms of the milestones, but they would be shorter in duration. So as you guys can see, the Rage of the Past was the new one that we just got, where we're essentially earning Warlord Orb Fragments as well as Blitz credits, adding to the milestone. And I gotta say, guys, you can see the event started yesterday, so it's a 3-day event, but I've already actually hit the actual feature item here, which is milestone 20, being the beauty belt. So overall, my experience so far for the last revisions has been really good, guys. I mean, it's been pretty easy to hit. I just blitzed, I think, 3 or 4 rotations with all my blitz credits from yesterday, and you can see with the scoring, right, you get the bulk of it from blitz credits, you get the bulk of it just going through the blitz rotations, and then you do get that little extra for the Warlord Orb Fragments when you farm the campaign notes. But overall, these milestones have been, in my honest opinion, very, very free-to-play friendly. I mean, it's been a lot better to get, especially like in a day or two, boom, you get banging out. And yes, the milestones are more higher occurring, but I feel like the ease of actually reaching and achieving these feature items has been a lot better, which is nice, because now I'm pretty much gonna coast. Like, unless you guys really want to go higher for maybe potentially the bronze shards, it would be pretty nice to get 10 shards of him. But otherwise, like, I got the featured items, so now I'm just gonna coast and blitz when I remember to. But otherwise, I'm not gonna pay too much attention. I'll continue farming for the next 2 days or so. But I mean, overall, really positive feedback there. These slight changes with the milestones have been helping, and the logic is this, right? They want to increase player activity with those fewer days. But then as well, because of the higher frequency, you do have to be paying attention, because you can see here with the month-long event, there's going to be 7 items that we want to go for, and obviously they get higher and higher in terms of difficulty. But it makes sense that the first couple, even the next one, like the Cosmetic Case, Dominator Boots, they're still pretty low in points, so very easy to achieve likely. But I got the Rival Mask, Beauty Belt, pretty easy, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments below if you guys agree. But another big welcome change as well is something that has been kind of looked over. It's just the additional all the character farming that has been available as of late, and especially in the last month or two, where they said they would ramp up the farming and campaigns character availability. They've actually done that. So for instance, I think yesterday Heroes and Villains Hard Mode Chapter 5 came out, and we have access to a powerful character like Doctor Strange Heartless now in Villains 5-9. He's part of the Darkhold meta. He's a really, really good character overall, but just to have him being farmable as opposed to the arena shards, I mean, this is just much more reliable. Recently, we also had Mighty Thor Dagger added, and what I like about some of these little changes they've been adding, especially for Dagger in the Villains 4-6, you can actually farm these Trainee Orb Fragments, and there's going to be more nodes in the future like this, but it gives us another avenue to get additional orbs in the game, and so that's absolutely huge. But yeah, and there's some other notable ones. Phantom X, he's farmable. I know he came out in a pretty free-to-play friendly event, but I mean, don't forget, he is a unlimited X-Men, and he's needed as part of the Unlock of Apocalypse, so you need him and his team. So again, just another nice one that we have available. We got Cersei finally added previously in the Chapter 2, but you can see, yeah, with her being one of the 2 tandem power Eternals dynamic, just having her available, Sharon Carter Cloak, like all these characters have a lot of value. Chapter 1, not so much, because Astonishing X-Men have kind of fallen out of the meta, but even so, great for newer players that don't want to, use the war credits to farm these characters. Some other ones. We had Chapter 5 for Heroes added yesterday as well, so I mean, Valkyrie playing part of Heroes Asgard's, the best team for War Scourge, but you can use other options if you like, but she's really good. I personally would recommend Echo, because she is farmable in the War Store, but just to have her available using campaign for energy versus the actual credits is going to save dividends in a long time. Chapter 4 here. What's notable about this one is Spider-Woman's a really strong character that you can get access to now as well, but more specifically Anti-Venom, he's not important, but the fact that his node actually has gold orb fragments, right? That's absolutely huge. So these value adds coming in like that, just really giving us dividends in the long term. Shang-Chi also available in 3-9. but he's already available right from the get-go in the Blitz store, so I don't know if I would recommend farming that if you can get there. And we got Madeline Pryor, Maria Hill. So honestly, guys, and then lastly, yeah, the 1-3 for Wong also being part of Darkhold. So they could definitely add effort into the farmability of the game, and I appreciate that because I think for a newer player, especially those ones that you get access to those harder nodes being level 75, it's gonna be able to segue and assist them in their further progression with such a wide pool of characters being available. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. I think recently the changes have been pretty good. I personally am a fan of these shorter milestones. I can just bang it out. Don't worry about it for a couple days. And then they get what they want. They want an active player, and they'll get that. But at least now we can spend less time stressing. And there hasn't been a milestone built into another milestone that I've seen so far in this month. So that's been really refreshing. So, you know, it does look like there's someone listening and taking feedback, which is good. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I do appreciate hearing back. Thank you as always. I do appreciate checking my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.